He acted as if like he didn't do the same thing. Matter of fact, you didn't even have to ask. Y'all cheat your way into the money. You don't give me that bullshit. But acting creep Joe president Friday hits Republicans, members of Congress for repeatedly requesting federal money. I guess they're requesting funds for projects in their district when they voted against the very bill in which made the funds available. Yeah, but they must have voted for it. They must have voted against it when you got in there because they saw where you was going to blow our money clean through the goddamn roof, talking about inflation, and meanwhile you raised the debt ceiling and took the roof right off the mother. You know what I'm saying? Talking about filibustering all kind of bullshit. They so you know what I'm saying, cheating the election and doing that kind of, and you being up in the taking that money. You've been doing that shit, creep Joe Biden for years. You down with the rest of them Luciferian blood sucking jokers. Don't give me that garbage. Y'all been robbing America blind ever since. And then the question I still have from many American people, you know what I'm saying, is why you keep voting people in that's kicking your ass. Same thing goes here in New York. Why are you voting Calianza when Lee Zeldin, you need to put Lee Zeldin in there so we can clear this bitch out. You busy playing games and you're going to pay for that price. Remember, wherever a demon Democrat is in office and they're demon Democrats in chief and commander seat, and preaching garbage and doing garbage, they're going to follow right along with their party. They're not going to say, well, we're going to rally against the president for you. You know what I'm saying? When they're demon Democrat, blood sucking demons. You know what I'm saying? So we need to put Lee Zeldin in there so Lee Zeldin could take over, prove what he's saying, even when it comes to women's rights, and fan this bitch out in New York City and get our country and the crime cleaned up around our state to make New York back to the greatest place and the epic center of the world, not the epic center of straight demon democratic garbage. Kati Haas is only going to do good things in order so she can win re-election. She's going to do the skittits and gittits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and all kinds of goody two shoes. She's going to be doing the policies in order to stay in office. But she's no good because, like I said, she came out of the Como camp, and when Como left, she should have went right along with it. You know what I'm saying? So Lee Zeldin is the best choice for our state right now as far as straightening our state out as best as we can and as fast as we can before the next boom. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it 100 on the Richter scale because I don't see no black people stepping up to be governor. I don't see no black. The only I see Mayor Eric Q. Ball Adams, but he boule. You know what I'm saying? Speaker at the Volvo, powertrain plant in uh, Hagar, Hagar's town, Maryland, or whatever, Creek Joe Biden called out several GOP members by name while pointing out the hypocrisy of requesting money for legislation they tried to stop. No, they ain't tried to stop. They tried to stop you from overspending. You lying son of a trickery word play having ball-headed football clown. Why shouldn't they be asking for the federal money? Ain't you up there blowing it out of the roof in Thailand, Ukraine, and every fucking war that you and the rest of y'all can muster up and cause? Get out of my face. Jen Psaki, still out there as the propaganda queen with the red hair, Luciferian style. Jen Psaki, deep state. Jen Psaki said demon Democrats, you know what I'm saying, have the demon Democrats know they will lose if midterms are a referendum on Creep Joe Biden. Psaki, economic hanging over everything but other major voting issues differ the states by state. That's good for you. Anybody who would vote for y'all at all is out there cotton picking mine. She's still up there propagandering. But then when we look here now, I wouldn't trust Jen Psaki words. You got to be crazy. She's nuts. Same like this other clown here. Dick can I call you Dick Cheney? I mean Liz Cheney. But anyway, uh, Liz Cheney reveals House Republican call Donald Trump the Orange Jesus. So if they call Donald Trump the Orange Jesus, this is coming by Mary Kate Venom, Venom, Venom 16 days ago in the Independent. So if they call Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States, Trump baby, the Orange Jesus, then what the hell would you call this Cheney? The Nutmanias? You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to read any garbage you got to say. You know what I'm saying? You won't believe what Trump reportedly said about losing the election. We're never leaving the White House. Oh yeah. To me, he should have never left the White House at all. Because once you let these fools in, it's straight up garbage entailed. Hmm. It wasn't happening under Trump. You didn't have no crisis. Everybody, Adams and all these blue states are complaining about the influx of all these Latino people and brothers and Latino brothers and sisters coming on. They so called, you know what I'm saying, blood within their veins too as well. And so a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, but they're complaining about this influx when you know for well that's what the demon Democrats wanted to do. So why are they complaining is a good question. I'm still trying to figure out. When you was a demon Democrat on the campaign trail as a Democrat preaching the same thing about open border policy. So where was you going to fit 4.9 billion people just in Texas alone? Now you have them in camps, look like prison camps, concentration prison camps. You know what I'm saying? When the winter comes, you sure will keep them nice and warm. And that camp's going to turn into something more than I mean, this is ridiculous what they have done. And let these Latino people come over here with no recourse or understanding the overload. They understand the overload and the economical shit they did because that's what they wanted to do, just like they put Black Lives Matter out there on the street and the snatch and grab rule, you know what I'm saying, and all kinds of bullshit going on. But Liz Cheney said if Trump wins the 2024 GOP presidential nomination, she won't be a Republican. You never was. You and your father Dick, you never was a Republican. You're a sellout. You're garbage. And the 150 black men that put their lives on the line, now I'm saying that you figure you got some kind of little whitey superiority over the Republican or life itself over black people. You need to sit down with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because black people that started did not start it on the same premise as you and your father. They started on the notion of helping the world and the people and the world as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And especially their people as a whole first. You know what I'm saying? But this is coming from Catherine, from the business inside. But another thing, she said, Liz Cheney said, she said if Trump wins the 2024 GOP presidential nominee, she won't be a Republican. Well, goodbye. You need to slide your dumb ass over there to the demon Democrat because your father probably was a demon Democrat before he was a Republican, if he ever was a Republican, same as your crazy behind. Nobody want to be nothing. Go ahead. Crowds can't stifle laughter when Ted Cruz accused Biden of un, giving unhealthiest presidential speech. You ain't got to worry about that. That speaks for itself. Mike Pence say stripping women of rights. We mean stripping women of rights. Look at this blonde haired, white haired neo-Nazi Jew of Judeo, whatever he called himself. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what is Mike Pence really? Because he don't make no kind of sense. He looks like a complete screwball, if you ask me. And I don't want to stripping women of their rights. Come on. Don't he have a mother? Something wrong with that fool. Who preceded him? Didn't his mother and father precede him? And who preceded every man and woman? Ain't their mother? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The man talking about God. Show me the God and prove God. Don't tell me nothing about no God. I could only see un, until I won't see until the day I die. And some Jesus and some kind of Jesus crucified for my sins, crucified for our sin. I don't get it, but you're losing me. But anyway, the memo: Trump's death wish attack on Mitch McConnell sets alarm bell ringing. Yeah, so there's a lot of death threats on black people that the even Democrats did when they created the Ku Klux Klan in 1865. I don't give a damn what you said trying to talk about Forrest Nate and Bradford. No, it was the demon Democrats. Give me that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That was your political party even before the Republicans were even established. Trump campaigns, what I'm saying, lawyers mock him for being broke in newly revealed email. Who gives a flying fuck about Trump broke or whatever? Because you talking about. You know what I'm saying? You broke for even coming up with this bullshitical story. You know what I'm saying? U.S. Speaker raised serious concerns about 5.4 billion uh, Tantigna deal. Yeah, okay. New York Mayor Eric Cuba Adams declared state of emergency over flux of it. He should be happy. Look at Cue Ball up there. You should be smiling, QB, with all them black people sitting up behind you. See, you should be smiling with your boule acting Cue Ball ass. You know what I'm saying? You should be happy at the influx. I don't know what you talking about no state of emergency. You know what I'm saying? But we see, a neighbor, Lancey, what I'm saying, New Jersey man confronts Amazon driver over entering his racist neighborhood. Cops say, well, he want to protect his neighborhood, let him do so. But when it comes to racism, then just tell the people you don't want no deliveries and nothing should come in and out of there and just stay away from them. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like some clown shit. You know what I'm saying? But we see here where Sharon Osborne says she wants 800K Black Lives Matter donation refunded after Kanye West called it a scam. Well, I'm siding with Kanye West on this one. It is a scam. And I told people that from the very beginning, even when I went into Mastic, New York, when they was doing the Black Lives Matter, sitting up there with scrambling protests, screaming at the cops while they're scrambling, trying to talk to the cops and scrambling and eating and scrambling and wiggling and rattling like they were going to challenge the police by holding up the traffic and all of this in the middle of the street. Oh, say, you got, mulatto up there looking all stupid. Please. Pentagon chief gives go ahead to change military base name after Confederate general. You know what I'm saying? This is coming from the Hill News. You know what I'm saying? Now we see New York Kathy Hochul say state migrant crisis needs federal solution. What did I say? With her crazy behind. She ready to blow out New Yorkers' money. We need to get rid of Kathy Hochul because she's a demon Democrat and she probably agreed along with the open border policy because it wasn't like they were just preaching it right here, right now. And we know Como Morales is also in the Latino category. So it ain't ironic that why this Kathy Hochul talking about federal money? Why is he gonna blow out the people's money? Hmm? While there's homeless people all over America sleeping on benches. Homes could face, in this one, they say homes could face 3 hours 3 hour power cuts this winter, warn National Grid. So why are you taking the people money if you're gonna be doing that garbage to them during the winter? Oh yeah, in comes the apocalypse and the Armageddon, isn't it? You're gonna get the people the feeling of the fuel and have this thing running out, and they got the control of your lights, your water, they got control of ABC things. So when they ready to flip the switch, everybody gonna be screaming and wailing the national team. Adams accused Abbott, Cue Ball Adams accused Mr. Abbott, you know what I'm saying, of undermining black mayor-led cities by busing migrants to New York City, DC, and Chicago. No, he did not. QB Ball, Mr. Adams, Eric Adams. No, he's not. This is all an elaborate plan based on some kind of schematical bullshit. And at the same time, if he's shipping them to New York City, DC, and Chicago, then that's where they should go because those blue states are allowing black people to murder each other anyway. You know what I'm saying? And doing all kinds of garbage shit and not doing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? And you agreed right along with Biden and the open border policy. You did not do anything to stop it. Furthermore, you refused Donald J. Trump in helping to clean up Chicago. You refused Donald J. Trump from keeping his policies in order. You know what I'm saying? You removed much of his policies when it came to the border. You refused to stop this. You also ramped up the fact of screaming over there. You have 100 days to get to the border. There's escaping coyotes and cartels in which you, the demon Democrats, has been corrupting that country for many years and involving yourself in their country and their government and their policies and all of that and the third and the fourth. So you is the one, Mr. Q Ball Adams, is the one who is undermining black people, black people as the color of your skin and representing us as a mayor at all, which is very embarrassing. QB Ball, you and Kathy Hochul, and the so-called governor of this DC, and Lightfoot over there in Chicago. You have shamed and disgraced your ancestors to every letter of the goddamn word. Get out of my face. Now, key details in polls may be hiding GOP victories, policy consultant warns. Imagine that.